What's up, guys? I'm excited for today's video. I'm going to do a thorough review of my favorite print-on-demand production partner, Printful. Now, I've been using Printful to fulfill the print-on-demand sales that I make on platforms like Amazon, Etsy, eBay for years. What I'm going to do in this video is show you how you can use them to either sell, random print-on-demand products online or even start your own clothing brand and sell it online. And what's great about Printful is you can outsource the tough work to them so that you can focus on automating and scaling your business. So you're not going to want to miss this one. Plus, I've got a giveaway for you if you stay till the end. So let's get started. Quick reminder, I run a weekly print-on-demand giveaway. 2 lucky winners are selected every single Sunday, and you can enter completely free using the link in the description. This week sponsored by Flying Research, print-on-demand research tools, AutomatePOD, print-on-demand design creation, automation, and All-American Graphics, premium Premade graphics. Check that out, link in the description. Also, like I just mentioned, if you stay till the end, I'm going to be giving away some free Printful coupons. Basically, you can apply them to orders that they fulfill and it'll deduct it from the base cost. So it's as good as cash. Stay till the end. I'll let you know how you can enter to win, but I'm going to be selecting 5 winners, so you don't want to miss that. Also in the description, a link to my free 8-day print-on-demand mini course, which will walk you through the Printful and Etsy setup. And I'm going to come back around to this during this presentation, and a link to my print-on-demand Facebook group. If you'd like to join, that would be awesome. All right, so let's start with a little bit about Printful. And, if this is your first time hearing about them, don't worry. It'll become more clear as we go through everything. But at a high level, Printful allows you to do just that, just what it says right there on their home screen. You can create and sell custom products online. So they market themselves as being an easy print-on-demand, drop shipping, and fulfillment warehouse service. So it's like I can list a t-shirt for sale on the world's largest e-commerce marketplace like Amazon. I don't have to own the t-shirt. I don't have to own a machine to print a design on that t-shirt. What I'm going to do is I'm going to tell Printful to connect to my Amazon seller account, and should that t-shirt sell, Printful automatically detects the order, creates it, ships it out to my customer, and uploads tracking, and it lets the customer know that, hey, your order's been shipped out. How easy is that? So I don't really have to do anything outside of creating that initial product listing. So that's just a high level of the most common use case that I'm using Printful for to this day. Now, Printful has, as of recording this in March of 2021, they have delivered just under 30 million items since 2013. So they have been around for a while, and they've got a proven successful track record. All right, so here's just a glimpse at what makes Printful different. And it says responsible fulfillment. So we are saving ourselves resources by not taking on this work. A couple weeks ago, maybe it was last week, I don't know. Everything's blurring together. I do these daily videos, so make sure you're subscribed. I had Travis on, and he actually grew his print-on-demand business into his own warehouse with employees and the machines to do all the printing and fulfillment himself. Now, if you're like me and you don't want that headache, I mean, respect to anybody that does that. But if you're like me and you don't want that headache, Printful should be on your radar. All right. By the way, I've got a link to Printful in the description. If you want to support my channel and use my link when you sign up, that would be awesome. I'll also cover why I'm asking you to do that when I get to the affiliate section of Printful. So responsible fulfillment, no minimums. You can order as small as 1 item per order. Custom branding, I'll show you how you can use Printful to brand your products if you do want to start your own clothing brand, or if you just want to sell on various marketplaces like I do. You can even add your own branding for free to the packing, it's not packing slip because it doesn't go in, but it's the one that goes outside the box, the label. It's free to use. You don't have to pay to sign up. I know you guys love that. It, again, heavily favors using automation, which is huge for me because I spread myself pretty thin, and they've got great shipping rates. All right, they've got locations around the world. By the way, they seem to be expanding rapidly. So it seems like every, 6 months maybe, they're adding a new location in a different country. So you're covered for worldwide fulfillment for the most part, unless somebody probably wants like delivery to Antarctica, right? Outside of that, I think you're covered worldwide. All right, and just a little bit about me. So I've been using Printful since I think 2017. I don't know if I really started like ramping up my sales till 2018, the latter half of 2018 really. But to date, I did the math before I recorded this video so I could give you an accurate number. I have had Printful fulfill over $150,000 worth of orders. Now, asterisk on that number. That doesn't mean that I sold 150,000. This is what I paid Printful. So I have paid over $150,000 of my money to Printful to cover the base costs, which means what I actually sold to customers is most likely 30% higher than that, higher than the sale price, because I need to actually cushion that so I have my profit margin. So that's just what I paid to Printful. Now, over the years, I have, been grinding. I worked myself out of a day job, out of a 9-to-5 as a senior web developer. So I was making a nice, comfortable salary. Let's just put it that way. And I worked myself out of having to work that day job. Printful and selling on all these platforms that Printful integrates certainly helped me generate enough income to replace that 9-to-5 job, steady recurring income. But the great thing about working for yourself is, guys, it's scalable. Nobody's putting a cap on what I can earn in a year. So I love that. But I've been using Printful, integrating with both Amazon and Amazon.co.uk because I've sold on the international marketplaces as well. I'm also an Amazon FBA seller, and I'm actually a multi-million-dollar Amazon seller. I love the way that sounds. It just rolls right off the tongue, doesn't it? I'm a 6-figure Etsy seller, which Printful fulfilled probably 90 to 95% of my Etsy orders. And eBay, I don't have a big round number to give you there. I'm not as successful on eBay, but I do make monthly sales, a couple $100 a month on eBay as well. And Printful integrates with all of them, by the way. Just wanted to mention that I've also had the luxury of having about an hour-long conversation with the Printful CEO, Davis, and I made a YouTube video outlining what I kind of took away from that conversation. I'll link to it in the YouTube cards right here if you guys want to check that out. And now I'm going to give you really a website tour around Printful. The most common use cases that I've had over the years. And while I could make this video probably 3 times longer by covering every little inch of their website, I'm going to try to make this concise and relevant to you. All right. And then also, just kind of like I linked to this video in the YouTube cards, I'm going to be pointing to some of my older YouTube videos as well, so that if you want like a more in-depth explanation about something, if I've already done a YouTube video on it, I'll just pop it up there in the YouTube cards and you can go check it out. All right, so let's start with My Printful. This is really just going to take you to the Printful dashboard, and at the top of the page, you're going to see your most recent sales. So what you see here are my sales over the last 28 days. You can see that Printful has fulfilled just over $3,000 of orders for me, and that was 152 orders. You can see in the bottom left there, I've got 17 active orders that are either waiting for fulfillment or being fulfilled. And right here behind me, I put a circle. I just want to give you guys a quick tip. If you're going to use Printful, this is something I recommend doing. Just a quick tip that I don't think anybody else is telling you to do, but I'm going to tell you to do it. Go to Google Calendar or whatever you do to set reminders. Set a recurring reminder 1 day a week. Like I like to do Fridays. And every Friday it pops up and it says, check Printful for failed orders. And then right here under action required, if you have anything that you need to pay manual attention to, because typically you don't need to do anything. It just downloads the orders, fulfills them. You don't have to do anything. You can be on vacation. Everything's taken care of. Every now and then, for whatever reason, you may need to take a manual action. So right here, I like to check that once a week. Scroll down further, you see volume discount. So this is something that's really cool. If you are successful as a Printful seller, they will reward you by discounting the base costs of the products that they fulfill for you. Now, it used to be that you had to sell $5,000 in a month of base costs for fulfillment orders in order to get any level of volume discount. They have since changed that to where if you sell $1,000 worth of orders that Printful fulfills, they will apply a 5% volume discount off of your orders the following month. So if you sell $1,000 in January, that means in February, if you're fulfilling an order that costs $100, well, knock 5% off. Now it only costs $95. And believe me, guys, it adds up. They have challenges and perks. Now, again, I have done a in-depth video on this. I'll put it in the YouTube cards, but essentially the challenges and perks, guys, are just rewarding you and incentivizing you to be successful. Keep in mind, guys, Printful's free. So they only make money when we make money. So they're incentivizing us to be successful because that's how they make money too. So these perks basically just reward you for being successful, and you can redeem the perks for things like these coupons that are right behind me. Extra sample order, $5 Printful coupon, $10 Printful coupon, free digitization. And I typically just redeem the $5 coupons and apply them as soon as I get them to an existing order. And just knocks $5 off. It's like $5 cash. Other stuff, they've got shortcuts, they've got affiliate summaries, they've got tips and guides, trending products, videos. They are pretty active on YouTube. And if you've ordered products from them, you can drop product reviews right there. All right, let's talk about the order screen. Now, if you're successful on Printful, hopefully your order screen will look something like this, where you're constantly getting new orders. As you can see here, the screenshot is just orders from today and yesterday. Primarily Amazon, but what you can see here is that they're all waiting for fulfillment. So what you want to pay attention to right there is under status, and they color code the different statuses. Now, waiting for fulfillment does not mean you need to do anything. It just means that typically, and this could change, always subject to change, but typically within 12 to 24 hours, that will shift to beginning fulfillment. And what I actually like, this might seem counterintuitive, but the fact that they don't immediately start fulfillment will save you money sometimes, because sometimes customers order something and then an hour later they're like, oh wait, cancel the order, or 2 hours later, 3 hours later, cancel the order. And if they begin fulfillment, they won't cancel the order. So it's not that bad that it doesn't start immediately. Now here is another screenshot from my order screen, and you can see there's some different colors here. So waiting for fulfillment's in yellow, fulfilled is in gray. By the way, check that out. I got an order yesterday at 6 a.m. and it was already fulfilled. So it was like a 24-hour turnaround. Awesome. You also see green being fulfilled, so that'll probably get sent out soon. Red is not synced. So any platform that you integrate Printful with, in this case, you're seeing a lot of Amazon orders. If you use other production partners, like I use GearBubble as a second one. I don't recommend GearBubble over Printful because they charge you monthly and they charge a lot. So for me, long story short, like I paid them a lump sum up front, a couple $1,000, and I've got lifetime integrations. That's why I use them, but I wouldn't recommend it. That's why I'm talking about Printful. I do recommend Printful. So when you see not synced, like when I see not synced, for me, that just means, okay, another production partner is going to fulfill this order, so I don't need to worry about it. If you're only using Printful though, and you see not synced, you need to worry about it, right? And then also right here, if you ever see this red needs approval here, that means you have to take manual action. And notice here, this is an older screenshot of an Etsy order from my old Etsy shop. But you notice that blue P next to the order ID. So that means that this order came through with personalization. And what's cool is Printful detects it, right? So like Printful is very robust. I love the tech behind it. I mean, I was a web developer prior to quitting my job, so I really respect when something's well built out. With personalized orders, I'm just going to breeze through this very quickly, but you'll get an email every time Printful sees an order, even if it's one they don't recognize. So monitor your inbox, right? If you get an order that's personalized, the email will say, hey, you need to take action. Click this button. You click this button, it brings you to something that looks like this, and you'll need to click the edit button, and then you'll need to go in and either upload your personalized design file, or you can do something very simple. Click the add text tool, and then just key in your manual personalized, like whatever the customer ordered. Like if they typed in the name Wes, go ahead and type the name Wes here, then click continue, and it's done. It's that simple, guys. By the way, that was talking about Printful and Etsy's integration. If you guys aren't doing that yet, use my free 8-day mini course to your advantage. It's very thorough, especially for a free mini course. It's delivered to your inbox over 8 days, and again, completely free. So check that out, link in the description. All right, next section, product templates. I'm not gonna lie, I don't spend a lot of time here. I typically just go straight from the store's add product prompt to my to pushing live products to my stores. And I'll talk about that in a second when I get to the stores part, but just know that there is a product template section on Printful. What you can do here is basically mess around with products that you're not necessarily placing an order for. So you can like mock up products. For instance, this is just one of the defaults. You see that it's using the Bella Canvas 3001 t-shirt, which is very popular. And it also comes with a default design. So all I did was copy it there. And then you can use these buttons down here to either download mockups, make an order, or add to a store. So if you want to add that to your Amazon store, click add to store. If you want to add that to your Etsy store, click add to store. So here I just cloned that one and I added a new color. I used the royal blue option for the Bella Canvas 3001. So just know that that's there. And if you want to use it, very simple to use. All right, so now let's take a quick glimpse at Printful's products. Now I could do a long video just talking about Printful's products, but again, we're gonna kind of keep it high level here. So according to Printful, as of recording this, because they're constantly adding new products, there are 263 premium customizable products that you can sell through Printful. They also ship out over 1 million items every single month. So here is just a screenshot of some of the various item categories that you can sell. I actually grabbed this from their homepage, but there's a ton of products, guys. I mean, again, I don't know how else to say it other than there's a ton. My favorites, I'm sure you're wondering, or let's just say maybe not favorites. I mean, I've got other products that I maybe consider a favorite, but my best sellers, right? So if you guys are like, all right, how do I make the most money? This is where I would start, or at least from my personal experience. I mean, I'm sure you can do well selling other products, but the Gildan 64,000 t-shirt, I've sold thousands of those. All right. It is a true unisex shirt. I love the fit personally. For me, like, it's fitted. It's good for athletic build people. The color variety is not that great, but for $7.95, it's the lowest base cost t-shirt on their platform. And I've sold at least 1,000 to women that I can confirm. I've never had a single complaint about it from a unisex perspective, meaning I sell this to men, I sell it to women. I don't market it as unisex. I don't know if that's a great idea because people might not trust it, but I've had like, first of all, nobody's paying me to say this. I'm just speaking to my experience in case you guys are wondering. The other two best sellers of mine would be the Flat Bill Yupong 6007 hat and the classic dad hat Yupong 6245 CM. So I sell those all day. I sell a lot of hats on Amazon specifically. So I've done other videos talking about why, hats may seem random, but subscribe to my channel. Check out some of my videos. I do go in depth as to why I may do some seemingly random product types like hats. All right, sample orders. I just wanted to make you guys aware you can do this. In the top right corner of pretty much every screen on Printful, on their website, you can hit new order. It's like a big red button. When you click that, I think you have to select a store, and then it says, do you want to do a basic order for your store, or do you want to do a sample order? With the sample order, you get a certain number of them per month. If you're more successful, I think they give you more. So sample orders, though, you get a 20% discount. You get free shipping, and I can place up to 5 orders a month on my Printful account and up to 3 products included per order. Now, I went ahead and I did a sample order for this video, and I ordered the women's crop top Bella Canvas 6681, and I made a funny design using Vexels. I did an all-over print fun design, and I ordered the all-over print men's athletic long shorts. So this is how these 2 products came out from the sample order. As you can see there, we've got the my lovely girlfriend Marielle and our little micro chihuahua Pablo, and we got a blown up version of his face, which is actually bigger than him, which is funny. On the shirt, the print quality came out beautifully, and Marielle also loved this shirt, by the way. She loved the texture, the quality. And if you guys are wondering how I did that design of Pablo, you might have missed my video on how to use Cartoonize, but I'll put a link to it in the YouTube cards. It makes it very easy. All you need to do is take a photo and cut out the face and run it through the software. Also, I went ahead, and I am not as attractive of a model, but I went and wore the all over print shorts, and that is what they look like. And if I go to any St. Patrick's Day bar crawls this year, I will be wearing them. Oh yeah, and there's Onyx, the other micro chihuahua. All right, let's take a quick look at the Printful file library. So here you'll be able to access all of your uploaded design files. You can select them and either download, view full size, or delete the files. I mean, I don't spend too much time here because I spend a lot of my time in the stores section, which I think is the next section we're going to cover. And from there, you can also access all your files as you're creating new products. They're available in the design prompt. So I don't come here that often, but just know that this is there. Yep, stores. That is the next section we're going to talk about. Also, I put a star here because when I open my primary web browser, one of the bookmarked pages that opens up every single time I open my web browser is stores, specifically my Amazon store, so that I can manually push new products to my Amazon store that will sit there forever on the world's largest e-commerce marketplace, and I can just easily push new products. So I bookmarked this. So if you're following along and you trust me, you may want to consider doing the same, because the easier you make it for you to create and push new products, the more new products you'll create and push. And then guess what? The more money you'll make. That's how this all works. So that is my suggestion to you. So under stores, if this is your first time going there, you won't have any integrations set up. Here's a glimpse at some of, not all of, the options that you can integrate Printful with. A really popular one is Shopify. However, I'm not big on Shopify because as a web developer, I know how hard it is to drive traffic to a third-party website, and I'd much rather keep it simple and sell on the big name websites like Amazon, eBay, and Etsy, right? So that's just a suggestion as well. Not that I have anything against Shopify though. So here's a quick screenshot of my stores tab. You can see I've got 3 Amazon stores, eBay, Etsy, Bonanza, which they killed that integration, and at the bottom there, Wish. All right, billing section. I'll just keep it quick, keep it simple here. You can see, like, by the way, let me just restart by saying, I suggest you keep a credit card on file when you open your Printful account. Again, Printful's free to use, but they must bill you before they create any of your products and ship them out to your customers. So if you keep a credit card on file, they won't bill you unless you get an order, in which case you should be covered and be operating at a profit anyways. So I keep a credit card on file. They bill me in increments of 100, which is not the default, but the more successful you are, if they're constantly hitting your credit card, guess what's going to happen? You're going to get emails from your credit card provider saying, hey, is this legit? And it may slow down the fulfillment process, but if you bill in higher increments, you're less likely to run into those issues. But as you can see here, like March 11th, it still billed me a couple times for $100, which is a good problem to have. That means you're successful, right? So Printful Wallet, and you can set up your USD wallet, the auto recharge you see there. That's where I set it to $100. All right, statistics. Every single day, if you're not following me on Instagram, I post, amongst other things, I post like my FBA sales for the previous day, my Amazon merch sales previous day. I also post my Printful to Amazon integration sales. So the statistics tab is where you can find this stuff very easily. You can also see statistics like average fulfillment time, which right now is sitting at 3.1 days for my account. 1,190 orders over this period, which I think is 6 months. Total order costs, which again is what I paid to Printful, so it's not actually the revenue generated. And that's $25,293. And then you've got my profit there, $14,812. Average orders per day, 6.54. Average Printful cost, 21.25. Here, you can scroll down in the page. You can see things like what is your leading costs by product. And you can even see like a map. Where are your customers based out of? Where's Printful shipping your orders out to? And you can see the order chart here behind me. So a breakdown from month to month. But by the way, also in this chart that you see here behind me, you can drill down into this data by time frame. The time frame thing is up there in the top right corner. All right, Printful's warehouse. Now, disclaimer, I've never used it, so we'll just spend like 30 seconds on this. This is kind of new still. They're rolling this out. They still call it beta as of recording this. But Printful is offering 3PL services. So similar to how when I'm running my Amazon FBA business, I tell Amazon, hey, I'm going to create an FBA inbound shipment. And then when I source my physical goods from overseas, I tell my supplier to ship them straight to Amazon's warehouses. That way I just chill. Like I said, I could be on vacation. This stuff runs itself. It's pretty nice, right? And I worked myself out of a 9-to-5 job that paid 6 figures and make more money than that. So let's just put it that way. So if you're catching on to the drift here, like I'm doing automated things that are scalable, right? So I don't necessarily need Printful's third-party logistics like warehousing right now because I still lean heavily on Amazon FBA, but it's never bad to have a backup, and I could use Printful's fulfillment for just that. Printful also has a pretty awesome affiliate program, which is why I asked you to please use my link in the description if you're signing up for a new account. And you're immediately eligible to be a Printful affiliate once you sign up for your account. Now, in the affiliate section of Printful, you can see things like how many affiliate link clicks you've generated, how many signups that's resulted in, and how much sales your affiliates, the people you referred, have made. And here's what's awesome about their affiliate program. For a period of time after they sign up, I get a little kickback from the sales that you guys make. So it doesn't come at any additional expense to you, but it incentivizes me to want you to be successful if you sign up under my link, which is part of why I created an 8-day extensive. Those of you guys that are watching that already took the mini course, you already know. Check out my reviews on Trustpilot, by the way. It's like 500 5-star reviews or something crazy. And it has a lot to do with me putting like a month of my time into generating a really high quality Printful Etsy integration tutorial and then setting up like an email list to basically drip the emails out one per day and try to assist you guys in being successful because I have a vested interest in you guys being successful if you sign up under my Printful link. So check that out, guys. It's free. Link in the description. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. All right, next thing up on the navigation is the Printful Pro Toolkit. And I don't spend a lot of time here. This is actually prepping for this video the first time I ever used it. Right now, it just has a logo generator in it. But let me just show you how easy it is to use. So it's like, what would describe your logo? So I clicked one. Then you get this screen and it's like, you can just click each layer and customize it. So in 2 minutes or less, I was able to generate this logo right here that says Ryan Hogue Passive Income since 2016. It took 2 minutes to do that. And it doesn't look that bad, right? So check that out. If you need a logo, this thing is free to use. And it's right there in the Pro Toolkit. All right, the settings, let's breeze through these. I just want to make you guys aware that these are here under the settings section. So here you can change your name, email, phone, password, etc. You can connect your social media or delete your Printful account. There is a subscription option. You can check this out. I'm not going to cover it in this video because I personally don't use it. Users. So if you have employees or VAs, virtual assistants, or you and your wife or husband run a business together, your partner, you can add them and on their email address here, and they can log into, and you guys can share a Printful account. You can enable two-factor authentication here if you'd like, add an additional layer of security. You can set up a branded packing slip, and this is completely free. And then after you set this up, any order that Printful fulfills, this automatically gets included on the label that gets applied to the outside of the packaging on every single order. So it's really cool. And you can set up a custom one for each one of your stores. I recommend doing this. By the way, I've got a YouTube video showing you exactly how to set this up. If you want to check it out, I'll link to it in the YouTube cards right here. All right, returns. Every now and then a customer inputs the wrong address or an undeliverable address. If you just leave this by default, the shipping carrier should return it back to Printful. Printful will email you saying, hey, this was returned. Then you can reach out to your customer, say, hey, what's wrong with your address? Can you give me the right one? You update the order with the right address. Printful will ship it out again, and they will hold it for up to 28 days at no cost. So returns, I recommend leaving the default. GTIN exemption, GTIN exemption. If you sell on Amazon, this will remove the requirement for UPC codes. UPC codes are expensive, so I recommend using a GTIN exemption. By the way, this is something I cover in my full print on demand course that I'll talk about at the end of this video briefly. Notifications, here you can enable, disable, whatever you want notifications for. All right, the last section that we're going to cover, the Printful help section. Even though this video hopefully has been pretty helpful, by the way, if it has, let the YouTube algorithm know by hitting that like button. And if you're not subscribed, come on, what are you doing? Hit that subscribe button too. That'd be awesome. Here under help, they've got a help center, they've got live chat, and they've got support@printful.com email address. By the way, they're very friendly and they're very quick to turn around requests on the support email, at least in my experience. Nobody's paying me to say this, by the way. I'm just speaking like that. They're very fast, at least when I email them. Social media, I do follow them on Instagram. I'm in the Facebook group, and I've subscribed to them on YouTube. So if you want to do the same, you can find all those on the social media page. Just scroll down a little bit. Next step. All right, this video is just about over. What can you do next? Well, use the link in the description if you're not already on Printful and get started, right? Sign up for an account. It takes 1 minute. It's free. And get started. Get acclimated with the Printful website, the ecosystem, and use the free mini course that I wrote to at least open an Etsy shop. And in the mini course, by the way, I'll give you a link that'll give you 40 free Etsy listings. So, I mean, you're covered, guys. You got no excuse. Printful's free. Etsy's free to start. You get the 40 free listings. Take advantage. All right, and I mentioned I was going to do a giveaway for this video. Thank you to Printful for sponsoring some coupons for me to give away. All I'm asking is that you leave a comment on this video. Let me know something new that you learned about Printful from this video, or something that you're looking forward to using for your Printful print-on-demand business. And what I'm going to do is maybe in like 2 to 3 days, I'm probably going to release this video while I'm on vacation. So as soon as I get back, I'm going to reply to 5 randomly selected comments and let you know that you have been selected as a winner. And then I'm going to have you email me and I will give you your Printful coupon that you can apply to an order. It'll take $10 off the cost. So that's as good as cash. And yeah, that's it, guys. So thank you so much for watching till the end. Just wanted to let you know I do have a full print-on-demand course. It's over 100 lectures, 10 modules. It shows you how to start, scale, and automate your print-on-demand business exactly how I run mine. I'm 4 years deep in the game. I do 6-figure print-on-demand sales every single year. So if you enroll in the course, it's like you're looking over my shoulder, show you everything. So check that out, link in the description, guys. And thank you for watching till the end. Again, like, subscribe, and I'll see you soon.